Request from the judge.
Yes, Judge David Salcedo, I believe that it has been submitted, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Judge, I apologize. I did not. Oh, here it is. Well, it says David Salcedo, and then there's a little small off to the side, County Judge. Sorry, Judge. Go ahead, Mayor, and then we'll hear from the judge.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and of course, I appreciate the time that you're allotting us for the elected officials. Today, of course, I'd like to present what is the viewpoint of the citizens of Eagle Pass in regard to the Dos Republicas permit application, which is here before you today. As you know, the City of Eagle Pass, as well as Maverick County, the Maverick County Hospital District, the Maverick County Public Health Association, and many individual landowners have entered into this process in opposition to the project. The City Council, of course, has unanimously passed a resolution against this projected mine. Our reasons for doing so are very straightforward. We are sincerely worried about the adverse effects of the mine that the mine will have on the health and welfare of our citizens if it is allowed to become operational. Initially, the mine will be located only 3 miles north of the city limits and only about 1 mile from other densely populated residential areas. During windy cities, particularly in the winter, when the wind is coming from the north, large quantities of dust, coal dust, and silica are likely to be blown into the Eagle Pass air and its northern suburbs. Dos Republicas proposes to control this dust with water and chemicals, but has been unable or unwilling during the contested hearings to state how much water will be necessary to accomplish this, and of course to identify the chemicals that will be used. Water is an extremely short supply in southwest Texas, and there is an intense competition for it. Of course, it's for agriculture use, municipal consumption, and fracking, which many of you all are very well aware of the Eagle Ford Shale activity going on in South Texas. So it is by no means certain that Dos Republicas will be able to secure adequate water to carry out an effective dust suppression plan. As has been pointed out, Maverick County already has an extremely high rate of COPD. In addition, our citizens will be exposed to the air contamination caused by coal dust being blown off of the rail cars of the 150 trains which will transport the coal from this mine to Mexico every day, throughout, of course, the middle of our town. While I realize that this aspect is outside the jurisdiction of the Commission, it is nevertheless one more hazard that we'll be exposed to if the mine becomes operational. If this permit is granted, the mine will discharge all its wastewater into the Elm Creek, which then flows into the Rio Grande, only 2 miles upriver of the city water intake. The Eagle Pass waterworks system is the sole source of drinking water for approximately over 55,000 people. If this source was to become contaminated by an overflow or breach of the proposed sedimentation ponds caused by the heavy rainfall or a design of construction error, it would have a catastrophic impact on our community. I believe that it is unacceptable and even reckless to endanger not only our water supply, of course, in this manner, but everyone in our community. Despite Dos Republicas' assurances that nothing will go wrong, things in this real world often do. It is not a risk that people of Eagle Pass are willing to take at this time. As you know, of course, the Texas Coal Mining and Reclamation Act requires that a balance be struck between environmental protection and the state's need for coal as an essential source of energy. Since Dos Republicas will ship 100% of their coal mined to Mexico, Texas will receive none of the energy benefits, only all of the negative consequences. Therefore, in this case, the Commission should swing the balance in favor of protecting the people of Texas and, of course, those of the people of Eagle Pass and Maverick County. This mine is simply too large, located too close to populated areas, and will operate too long to not pose a serious threat to our health, safety, and well-being. Accordingly, I would like to ask the Commission, Mr. Chairman, to place our interests first and deny the Dos Republicas permit application. Thank you all.
Questions of the Mayor? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Judge Salcedo?